Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Troll Doubles OU with D Cubed. Today will be the final episode with our Regigigas team here. So for the next episode I'll have a new team for you guys, but yeah, I think we're just going to hop onto the ladder, do 3 final games with this team and just see what it can do for us. So let's hop right onto the ladder. I think this team has potential, but the last episode that you guys saw really showed kind of the cap for teams like this that require setup and kind of use unconventional Pokemon. They're going to lose to some standard teams. Like this is a pretty standard team my opponent has. So we'll see if we can manage to come through. Regigigas not looking good. My opponent has 2 potential Intimidators on his team in Salamence and Mega Manetric. He's got Fake Out, which causes a big problem for Regigigas, and then Tailwind is something you don't really want to deal with either when you're using Chlorophyll, because they can speed match you. So I don't know what I really want to do here. Typhlosion looks good. Hidden Power Ice is going to be great on the Garchomp and the Salamence, and I think Eruption is going to be doing a lot of damage. So I think Ninetales and Typhlosion is a pretty decent lead option. Although maybe Rotom and Typhlosion, honestly. And I think I'm actually going to go with Rotom and Typhlosion. So an interesting lead here. I led Rotom to get some Will-O-Wisps off early on in the game against Pokemon like Weavile. So yeah, honestly I think Fake Out on Rotom and Brave Bird on Typhlosion would be a pretty good move for my opponent. But in case he might switch, he's definitely either going to Fake Out my Rotom or switch out that Talonflame, because he does not want to take an electric move on that Talonflame from my Rotom. So I think I'll take advantage of that and just go for a Will-O-Wisp on the Weavile to kind of nerf it later on in the game. And actually, well, I do want to go for the KO on Talonflame though. He could switch. I'm fearing a Manetric switch in from Talonflame or Weavile. So I'm going to Will-O-Wisp Weavile. I think I'll go for the Heat Wave here in case he goes for the Brave Bird on me. But yes, and he does switch in Manetric, so we called that perfectly. And he fakes out Typhlosion, so we will get a free Will-O-Wisp off here. Yeah, that's looking very nice. There we go. So I think I'll switch out my Rotom now to preserve it for later. He's probably going to launch an electric move on that spot, so I think I'm going to go into Lilligant, actually. And I'm just going, I could go, I don't know if Eruption or Heat Wave. Does it say the current power? Ooh, okay, it does tell you the power. That's actually nice. So I could, Eruption here, it looks like it's going to be more powerful this turn. So maybe I will go for the Eruption. I think I'm going to, because I feel like I'm going to switch out Typhlosion next turn anyway. Yeah, it's really nice that the Pokemon Showdown tells you the power of Eruption. That really helps you in your decision-making process. So he is Mega Manetric, so he will no longer have Lightning Rod, which will help us later on in the game. Eruption does a lot of damage there, and he goes for the Volt Switch onto Lilligant. Alright. So we are going to have a full power Eruption next turn, so that's going to be nice. But yeah, he is going to bring in that Talonflame. So I think going for the Eruption on this turn is going to be a little risky. I might want to pull a double switch, honestly. And he brings in Greninja. Is the switch into Rotom too obvious? Because I feel like it's very punishable if my opponent chooses to do so. I feel like he might actually Scald my Typhlosion and Brave Bird again. So let's switch in Rotom. And I honestly might want to bring in Regigigas here. I don't think that the setup's going to be happening, so I think Thunder Wave is going to be the most valuable asset Regigigas is going to offer us. And he's also going to be a pretty nice switch in. So I think I'm going to switch into my Regigigas. And he does go for a Tailwind, so smart move by my opponent. And Mat Block, and that's going to be worthless. Alright. So we can go for the Thunderbolt here onto Talonflame. He can no longer switch into Lightning Rod Manetric, but he can switch in Manetric to take the Thunderbolt, and it'll take it pretty well. So I'm actually thinking Thunder Wave onto Greninja, and maybe just a Crush Grip onto Talonflame. Yeah, I'm predicting the Talonflame to switch out, but he actually switches out Greninja. That's fine. That Salamence is going to be... Alright, so yeah, this move is going to turn out fine for us. We're going to get a really valuable Thunder Wave off onto that Salamence. I'm really happy about getting that attack off. And yeah, you see Crush Grip doesn't do much damage there, but that's fine. So I think I will Thunderbolt this Talonflame now, and Ice Punch is not going to do much on the Salamence, but it's more importantly about putting that Salamence into KO range of Hidden Power Ice from Typhlosion later on. So let's just go for this move. Talonflame goes for an Overheat, not quite enough to KO, so we are going to get a KO on that Talonflame and some nice damage onto the Salamence. Oh, actually, he is faster than us, but that's fine. The Pain Split is going to be really valuable now. He's a Life Orb Salamence. That's interesting. And Regigigas hangs on for one more turn. We crit the Ice Punch. That's kind of unfortunate for my opponent. But it looks like he's going to be able to get a double knockout this turn, unless I choose to switch out my Rotom. But I think I'm just going to go for the last resort Pain Split here, just a Crush Grip on the Manetric. He's probably going to get a double knockout here, as he does. So hopefully no Sword Stance or any setup move. Yeah, alright. He reviews Rock Slide. Yeah, I'm going to get 9 Ninetales Typhlosion here. I think I'm going to Hidden Power Ice, honestly. Hidden Power Ice like Garchomp and Overheat Magic. Let's see, if Greninja is his last Pokemon, my Lilligant and Pinsir are looking pretty good against that. So let's go for Hidden Power here, see how much damage we get off. Ooh, not quite enough to one-shot. So you might see an Earthquake here, and that might be pretty bad for us. He goes Rock Slide. Okay. Misses Typhlosion, and we get the Overheat off. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know why my opponent didn't go. I feel like he should have gone for Earthquake there, even though he would have knocked himself out, because then he would have been in a very good position, because it would be 2-on-2 instead of, 4-on-2 like it is now. So I don't think he can Mat Block before I hit Power. I think just in case, I want to protect. Oh, and he does forfeit. Yeah, I don't think there's much my opponent could have done there. Alright, so that was an awesome game. That guy had a pretty standard team, a lot of strong Pokemon, really high base stat totals on that guy's team. So I'm really happy to see that we can take teams like that with this team. So we're sitting at 1262, not a bad rating at all, and let's just continue to climb and hop into another battle. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy about how the team performed that game. Rotom spread some really valuable status, took some nice hits. Typhlosion got some really clutch KOs. The Regigigas actually did some work there taking out that Salamence. Yeah, we didn't get to bring Pinsir in that game, but I was saving Pinsir in the back because I was trying to, if you could see, throughout that game, I was trying to put Pokemon into KO range from Fate on Pinsir, which is a really nice priority move. He can just break through Protect, so you're guaranteed to KO on a Pokemon. Alright, this guy has an interesting team. He has the 3 legendary dogs, so that's kind of cool. Breloom, we have a pretty good Breloom matchup with Pinsir and then our 2 fire types. I think this is a game where I want to try to get the setup going though. So let's go look at Ninetales and see what we can pull off here turn 1. Alright, so he goes Breloom and Sigilyph. So he might be fearing the Overheat onto that Breloom. I don't know if he's Sash because he has Tyranitar. So unless it's a nerve Tyranitar and not Sandstream, he might not have Focus Sash. I think I'm still going to go for the setup here though. I think I want Ninetales for later, honestly, to bring back the Sun in case he is Sandstream. So hopefully they'll Spore onto our Ninetales, but he does go for that. That's unfortunate. And he goes for a Cosmic Power. That's rather unfortunate, actually. I think oh, I know what I can do. Let's take away Magic Guard from the Sigilyph so that he hurts himself with Burn. And then it doesn't matter what we do with Regigigas this turn. So he goes into Entei. Yeah, I'm going to take away that. There we go. So he will be hurt himself with Burn now. I really need to go for KOs on that Sigilyph though, but I'm going to Sleep Powder Entei this turn. Yeah, Ice Punch and Crush Grip are the same. So let's just Crush Grip the Sigilyph. So hopefully we hit the Sleep Powder, but this game could look really scary if that Sigilyph gets set up anymore. We stay asleep. Stored Power, not going to do much damage there. We do hit the Sleep Powder, that's awesome. And Entei is going to take its first turn of sleep. So now I think I'll Substitute and just Crush Grip that Sigilyph again. Oh, we stay asleep again, that's unfortunate. He has Trick. So he'll give Regigigas the Flame Orb. So we will not be burned this turn, so that's nice. And his Entei does take another turn of sleep. So he's probably not in Crush Grip range, honestly. But I think I'm going to go for the Leaf Storm and the Crush Grip, so that maybe the combination of Leaf Storm plus Burn plus Crush Grip can KO him. Ooh, but it's not going to look like that's going to be the case. Ooh, yeah, that's close. He Sacred Fires my Regigigas. He gets the Burn, that's unfortunate. But Sigilyph takes Burn damage. Alright, so we got to bring in something to KO that Sigilyph. And I think Typhlosion is going to be the man for that job. Yeah, let's bring in Typhlosion here. Let's switch in my Ninetales and just go for a full power Eruption here. The Entei is kind of a problem. We can't hit it too hard, but this Eruption, oh yeah, that Eruption does a lot of damage to Entei. So I'm glad we took out that Sigilyph threat, and that Sacred Fire does a lot of damage. That might be Choice Band Entei. But we do get a bit of leftovers recovery. We're on the worst. He is Sandstream, so he probably is not Focus Sash Breloom. Maybe I could disable him. Or should I switch out? I feel like I should switch out. Lilligant is not doing much anymore. Let's bring in Lilligant. Honestly, I might double switch. Yeah, let's go. This is tough though. Yeah, let's go Lilligant Rotom. This might end badly for us, depending on what. If he Sacred Fires Rotom, that'd be bad. So he's Mega. Okay, so Sacred Fire takes out Lilligant. Rotom should take this reasonably well. Ooh, he just goes for a Dragon Dance immediately. That's a little scary. So let's bring in Ninetales. Let's get that sand out of here. And I think protect Will-O-Wisp. Or I could. Do I want to? I want a Will-O-Wisp. Thunderwave is more accurate, but if I get this Will-O-Wisp off, that'll be so huge. Although if I protect Thunderwave, then I can. Oh yeah, I could maybe disable him, but he crunches instead. Oh, we miss. Yeah, that might be game there. I don't think we can come back from this. I'll disable that Entei, and I will just go for the Pain Bonus Tyranitar. The question is, can we KO that Tyranitar? He's probably going to Rock Slide. So I'm going to go for this play to bring in my... He's going to switch Entei and Rock Slide, and I want to make sure I can outspeed that Pinsir. So going for the Thunder Wave on turn 8 was definitely the right play. I messed up there. He stays in with Entei. He has Earthquake on Tyranitar. So maybe he does not have Rock Slide. Brings in Breloom. Let's Erupt, and we have to go for close combat here. Maybe he does not have... Yeah, Eruption KOs that... Okay, he... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I think we just lost. Unless we can somehow, like... Yeah, no, there's no way. Alright, that was a good game, though. This once again shows the shortcomings. Maybe... Nah, I think I should re-game. Oh yeah, his Raiku's fast. Okay. Alright, good game there. We're back down to 1241. Let's just hop into one more game. I just want to get three quick battles in for you guys so we can see 3 battles before we retire this team. I think it has strengths, and I think it has weaknesses. You saw that his setup is one of its weaknesses. Ooh, and another very strong team here. Immediately I noticed the beat-up justified combo with Weavile and Terrakion. I noticed the double genies, which is kind of threatening to my setup. But what's Typhlosion speed? Actually, no. Lender is well speeded if he's Scarf. If I go... I think I'm going to go these 2, though. Alright, Weavile and... Ooh, yeah, that's a good lead for my opponent. If he beats up and Rock Slides... Is he going to fake out Rock Slide? Let's hope he does not. Let's go for this. Ooh, yes, we get it off. Almost... He might kill himself. He's going to kill himself. Oh, nice. That was beautiful. Oh, that was... Yeah, Typhlosion putting in a lot of work there. That was great. Yeah, Typhlosion helping us out in the first game, the second game, and the third game. That was a clutch KO. We would have been in a really tough spot if that had not worked. So now, let's just... We want to switch out Typhlosion, and I think we want to just... The Thundurus is more of a threat to me, so let's overheat the Thundurus, and let's switch out into something that can take an electric move. Let's go... Actually, I'm tempted to go Regigigas to prevent Rotom from taking any damage. He switches out, that's fine. He taunts my Ninetales, but we're going to get a free Eruption off for some decent damage there. But yeah, that's a bulky Citrus Berry Thundurus. That's a very bulky Thundurus, actually. So I'll switch into my Rotom. And let's just see how much damage Ice Punch does to this Landorus. I don't expect it to KO. Actually, let's switch into Lilligant, maybe. Yeah, I want Rotom more for the late. Well, no, I kind of want Lilligant, actually. For the Swampert. Let's go for this. What's he doing? Whoa! That's cool. That's pretty cool. That was a great move by my opponent. I did not see that coming at all. Is he going to taunt my Rotom? He's going to taunt my Rotom and Rock Slide. Let's still go for the Will-O-Wisp and Ice Punch on the Landorus. Hopefully oh, that's a mistake. He Thunder Waves. Yeah, that's a mistake on my opponent's end. Awesome. Cool. So we take out Landos, who's a huge threat to our fire types. So Ninetales and Typhlosion are suddenly looking a lot better here. I think I'll Pain Split Weavile and just Drain Punch as well. He's probably going to get out a double knockout here, but I just want to free switch into my Typhlosion, honestly. Okay, that's fine. So Rotom is going to hang around another turn. I'll bring in Ninetales. Yeah, I'm going to overheat that Weavile to break its sash, and I'll just Pain Split Weavile as well. Well, or should I Thunderbolt Thunderous? Or Pain Split Thunderous. And overheat, let's do that. He can't get a KO on Ninetales, so we're going to hit this Weavile. He swaggers my Ninetales, that's annoying. And beats up my Weavile. Please, Ninetales, please! Yes, thank you. Alright, that's in Fate range now. Let's go... I want to KO this Thunderous really badly. Typhlosion can do that if we get an attack off. But he's going to swagger us. But I think it's my best bet, honestly. He's going to swagger me, but there's nothing I can do. Yeah, it's going to come down to whether we get the swagger or not. That's honestly what this game's going to... Oh, he doesn't do it. He doesn't go for swagger. Did he forget how to Scarf? Well, that's insane. Typhlosion's doing amazing. This is insane. Let's just go for another eruption, and I'll switch into Pinsir, I think, because he's the least valuable to me at this point. So he has Mega. Ooh, Rain Dance. That's a cool move. What's Robert gonna do? Ooh, that's gonna hit Pinsir hard. That's for sure. I feel like he's gonna Rain Dance again and Rock Slide again. So I think I'll just accept my fate and... I might want to let him pick up a double KO on me. Yeah, I do want to do that. He misses Swagger, so Eruption will do some decent damage. Alright, yeah, the reason I did this is because now I can bring in Lilligant and Ninetales at the same time, and then Leaf Storm Overheat on the same turn. So unless he has Swagger on Klefki and he chooses to go for that, I think this will be game. Yeah, that's fine. Rain Dance, we pick up the KO with Lilligant, and that should be game. I don't think Klefki can KO me. Awesome. Yeah, great final game I put in there. That was probably one of the most intense games we've played with this team, honestly. Yeah, that was a really intense game. We're back up to 1264, so almost breaking into the 1300s. I honestly think we can do it with my next team, but we'll save that for another episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed. To sum up this team, Typhlosion really showing himself to be the star player of this episode in particular. Regigigas did more work in the first episode than any of them, but I think the setup worked a few times. Typhlosion did a lot of damage. Rotom did his job. Pinsir I wasn't too happy with, but I think he has a place. There's a time and a place for Pinsir. He has some unique options such as Fate, and then the Flying Fighting Stab combo is really nice. Ninetales did a great supportive job. You saw Disable really come in clutch in that episode. It did a lot of damage to Overheat. Foul Play is important for 100 accuracy. A great supportive Ninetales, yeah. I'm really happy with how everyone performed. I think this is a great team. It couldn't quite match up against some of the higher level VGC-looking teams that we faced in this episode and the last one. I think this team's solid. I think it has its time and its place. You guys can check out the team here. Use it if you want. I think it's a cool team. And I will have a next one for you guys in the next episode. So look forward to that. And I hope you've enjoyed this team in this episode. And I will see you guys next time.